So the phone is doing all sort of weird things. And I think it's just me doing all sort of weird things, but taking it out on the phone. So what I've done is I've got my pill bottle ready to go. We've transferred the pill bottles go into the daily planners now. So you see each one has your morning pills, your evening pills, your AM pills, your PM pills, and all in general are found right there for you. So you've got everything that you need. I have to take a few here and there just to make sure that I'm okay and that I keep my blood pressure at a certain level. And so far, everything's been good with that. So that's good to know. And it's just been great to have a little bit of a Periscope show where I start and just talk to people and people make comments and I get a chance to comment back and forth with them, and I just do it in a video point of view so that you can see what I'm actually seeing. Now, see if it gets really bright when you get like that. Then you go like that, and you can see. See how that is? It's pretty cool. Oh man! So today I took some of these newfangled candies that are supposed to be good for you. So we'll see what happens with that. Uh, the hair has just been doing very well. I'm just letting it go because it was falling out really bad, and now it came back because I think somebody put something in it. I know I put a bunch of stuff in it, and it's still thin, but for 62, I still have it, so that's a good thing. So you just kind of gotta wet it in the shower and not shampoo it too much, and it's weird. You gotta just really take care of it, otherwise, at 62, you lose the oil in it. So you gotta make sure you have enough oil in your hair, and you take care of it, and you end up having hair like this on the Periscope. So with the new Periscopes now, I'm just expanding and doing it as it comes. Really love when I get a chance to work with people. I just love to have conversations with people on cool subjects and newsworthy items and things like that. I don't like to be blasted in the face by rhetoric in any sort of weird way. I just like everybody to have their own opinion and be able to communicate that opinion and just go along with everybody. Just let everybody have their own opinion. That's why you live in the United States. And if you agree with each other, that's even better. You never know. You might find somebody along the way that you agree with. And if you agree with them, oh man, look at these guys back here, Ernie and Bert. They're in my archives over here because they got along. And man, those two were opposites. And I watched that as a young kid, and it was amazing to see how Ernie and Bert actually got along. And I thought that was a good relationship. And I watched that as a young kid. I think Sesame Street first appeared in 1968. So four? Maybe I was four? No, I think it's 71. See, I don't look up anything. I should. But I'm going to lose my video if I do. And I don't want to do that. So the Freddy's Periscopes are this look at life from my viewpoint, which compensates for as much wanderings, if you want to put it that way. See, you mentioned wanderings, and I cough. But just different mind wanderings, and a mind wander is good. Is when you kind of let your brain kind of settle in, and you think about things, and it just kind of flows through, and you get an opinion. And if you're a terminally ill patient, or you've encountered something that almost killed you in some way or another, there's a chance that you have some kind of a knowledge. And that knowledge is can come in many shapes and forms. And it's a deep thing to think about because it comes to different people in different ways. But it might be all close to being the same thing. And it's a real hard understanding to wrap your mind around it because it changes so much. Who do you trust? Who do you think's right out there? I think everybody's right in some sort of way, I think if you take bits and pieces of all the different religions and put them together, you might get something that's pretty cool. And that's what I try to do. I try to pay attention to as many different ideas, ideals, all of that as possible, as the cat does too. And we try to keep open, and we try to be aware of our surroundings with other people and how to interact with them. So on the new Freddy's Periscope, we're going a little bit longer. If you enjoy it, thank you. If you don't enjoy it, I'm sorry, don't watch it then. Go somewhere else and find something that you enjoy, and then you don't have to be bothered by me, which is fine with me. But if you like it, man, stay around. We'll hang out and talk and things like that. And if you're coming to Chicago, come and do a tour at Steve's Segway Tours. We have the old retro Segways that still work. You can still take a ride on a Segway. I'm going to take you down to the museums and lakefront and Grant Park and things like that. So if you're looking to do that, I got that in the city of Chicago at Steve Segways. And you can meet the cat. I'll even bring the cat in so you can meet the cat. That's the cat right over there. It had a name. Scarlett called it Louie, but cats don't answer to their names usually. Louie. Hey, Louie. Hey, Louie. Oh, it looked. All right, maybe it does know its name. All right, so I'm just going to go, hey, Louie. What's going on, man? See, now it looked away. Louie. It's interesting. This is an interesting shot if you're in film school. You can tell people I went to film school and learned how to make shots with light and angles and all sort of things like that. I did it with a 16 millimeter camera, so that was pretty cool. And you learn all different designs of where to put the light, how to do the light. And nowadays, with the newfangled design of having a camera with a cell phone on it, that I'm sorry, we use our cameras more than our cell phones. So it's a camera with a cell phone on it, and you can text me on there, and you can call me on there, which is nice. So you got your little portable computer. And I don't go too crazy with it, but Steve provides me with a nice one to have a camera so that I can actually do Freddy's Periscope coming back from another stroke. I've had like a couple of them. You can see I've had a few times I had to open my chest and I had to fix my heart because my heart was blowing up on me. And that's just how I live, with a genetic illness that makes your, makes your hair grow or something. It's a genetic disorder that breaks down your connective tissue. So that's what I have to live with. But I get to do art shows. I get to do Segway tours. I get to do all sort of kind of cool stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to work into the arts and to be able to do it like that. Makes a nice deal. All right. So I'm going to call it quits here, but I appreciate the people watching. I appreciate the people understanding. I appreciate the people who get mad and make terrible comments, because that's all part of life and it's part of freedom of speech. And no, I don't like the terrible comments, and I would appreciate if I didn't get them, but I'm going to get them either way. But with terrible comments come the good comments. And of course, there's that like area where people just don't comment, they just watch it, which is cool, because I do that a lot too. I watch stuff all the time, but I don't comment on everything. But the stuff I do comment on, it just happens that way. All right, so with that, we got to remember that we stay strong. But see, the cat, every time I talk like this, the cat is always talking about something too. We stay strong, and we just make sure that we live our lives to the fullest. And remember that each day is a gift, and that friendship means everything. And family is important. And just having that desire in life to say, hey, you know what? Let's just do one more day. And then that one more day becomes 2 more days. And then you can meet people for lunch next week. So you never know. And maybe next month you'll think about it and say, hey, I'm still here, and this is a good thing. Freddy's Periscope. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to do a 10-minute video and see if anybody watches or listens. I think you can fast forward it too. So I don't know. But thanks for listening. I'm going to go now and forever remember that, hey, I'm in this world. Let's give it a try. See what happens. Freddy's Periscope. Stay safe.